Well, hello, my friends. Today's reading is in 1 Kings chapters 1 and 2. And in 1 Kings chapter 1, we find that Adonijah, David's fourth son, he decides he wants to be king. The scripture said in verse 5, he exalted himself. And he got chariots and men to follow him. In fact, Joab, David's longtime general, Joab, he was a murderer. Remember, he showed no mercy. But he chose to follow after Adonijah and also Abiathar the priest. But that's not what God intended. God intended for Solomon to be the next king, the son of Bathsheba. And Bathsheba and Nathan the prophet went to David and said, look, Adonijah wants to be king. Who do you want to be king? And David says Solomon. So Solomon was anointed, and Solomon in chapter 2 began to clean house. Now, what do we mean by cleaning house? We mean that he began to get rid of those who were not following and not supporting his kingship. He got rid of Joab, and Abiathar the priest was no longer the priest, and he disciplined Adonijah. So he was cleaning house. And what I want you to know today, friends, that when God has called us to do something, it's important that we clean house, that we get rid of everything or every person that's not supporting the will of God in our life. Because there's sometimes we might be, have friends or hanging around people that are not good for us. They're not healthy for us spiritually. We need to separate ourselves from those types of people. We need to separate ourselves from anything in our life that is not conducive to us growing in the Lord and doing the things of God. And so Solomon recognized that, and he got rid of all of those that were around him that were not supportive of him following the will of God and being the next king. And so, friends, we encourage you, let's clean house. Let's get rid of all the dirt and the things in our life that aren't pleasing to God, and things will go much better. God bless you. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.